weddings exist to take advantage of women. And by that, I don't really mean the wedding itself. I think that pledging your love to somebody in front of all of your friends and family is absolutely beautiful. But what I'm really referring to is the wedding industrial complex and just how everything's kind of set up. Don't get me wrong, if you want to have a big wedding, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, my first wedding was big, and honestly, my second wedding probably will be too. I think the whole industry though thrives and turns a profit on making you feel like you need this or you need that in order to have a successful wedding. And they really pull this like financial switcheroo by exploiting your emotional experience. From such a young age, the media is throwing this idea to you that the most important thing that you will do as a woman is bear children and get married. I mean, I knew people in high school who were planning their wedding to the point where they knew the dress code. Personally, I never really put very much thought into it until, it was at my doorstep. But that's the thing, when I got engaged for the first time, suddenly I had this like, wait a minute, I felt super behind and was kind of like, what's wrong with me? Because really, like, that's such a beautiful time. Theoretically, you're never gonna find yourself in that situation again. You're just like on the cusp of so much excitement. And it's so unfortunate that then that is like co-opted by this industry that's just preying on your insecurities to try to get you to spend more money. I went dress shopping. It was just me and my mom for every appointment. I really enjoyed that. And at the same time, I had this nagging feeling that like I was ruining my wedding experience because I didn't bring all my bridesmaids and there wasn't this like big pomp and circumstance. And when I chose my dress, even though it worked for me, there was this part of me that almost regretted it because it wasn't the way that it was supposed to be. And like, what does that mean for the wedding or my marriage or whatever? So take it from somebody who's been married before, got divorced, is probably going to get married again. A wedding is just that. It is one aspect of your love and commitment to this other person. And after that, what you're going to be left with is this commitment and these vows and like your partnership. And ironically, the wedding industry doesn't really do anything to prepare you for that partnership. Like, what's it like living with this person? How do you resolve conflict? What is your communication style? Here's a big one. I didn't know what it meant to be married in a legal sense. I opened my LLC, started a business when I was married, but because I started it after I had gotten married, it was considered shared property, meaning when we got divorced, it was no longer 100% mine. Excuse me? I definitely take responsibility for the lack of due diligence on my part, but nobody tells you that. I just wish that there was a packet or a course or something that lets you know, hey, just so you know, this is the legal paperwork that you're signing. So very genuinely enjoy your big wedding. I will probably join you again. It is so special. But as you're being swept up, and allow yourself to be swept up in the excitement of it all, just know that it is your wedding, and whether you do all of the traditions or you do none of them, and please don't neglect, we'll call it the less sexy side of getting married, all the considerations of what it looks like to start your life with somebody after the big day. Good luck.